the Hong Kong officer will ask you, do you get pregnant or not? Everyone, every lady reaching the right age, when you pass immigration, they will all question you. Did you get pregnant or not? Yeah. If you say no, they are still suspicious you. They will call you to go to the black house, black room. They will ask the doctor to check in for you, you know? Yeah. So I also, you know, I'm a little lady, right? Yeah, for each time when they pass immigration go to Hong Kong, they will also ask me. I feel very offended, you know? So the second time when they question me again, I said, even you invite me to go to Hong Kong, I don't want to go to Hong Kong to have another baby. Yeah. And another thing happened to my friends. Yeah. It's also happening on her. She was so angry. So she asked for the officer, I want to have a baby, but first of all, you have to help me to find a boyfriend first. Yeah. So funny, right? Yeah. But my friends really were very angry. She said, I will never go to Hong Kong again. Yeah. Because everything's changed. Before, maybe people want to go to Hong Kong. But today, I think very less people. Because now Chinese government also encourage the people to have 3 children. 3-1. It's open already. But young people don't want to get married so early. They don't want to have babies so early. Alright? Yeah, because everything is so expensive. Especially if you are not from wealthy family. If you want to settle down here, it's very costly. The apartment, you know? Yeah, the transportation, every day, the cell phone, the eating, all expensive. Everything expensive. You know, before we have one thing like this. You go to the east, you go to the west, you go to the north, you go to the south. In China. Now, which city is very good city for earning money? You have to come to Guangdong province. Because Guangdong province is the first place which developing fast, which becoming rich. So full of opportunities. For young people, if you like earning money, you have to come to here. Yeah. But now we have one thing like this. Now, where you're earning money, where you have to spend, nothing left. You're earning money here, you have to spend here, and nothing left. It's just like this because the life becomes costly. You know, apartment here is very expensive. Yeah, how much? It's cheaper than Hong Kong, of course, but in China, compared with other parts of China, it's very expensive. Yeah, if you like to buy apartment here, around 100 square meters big, 3 living rooms, at least 4 million, 5 million Chinese yuan. 4 million, 5 million Chinese yuan. Too much, right?
Yes.
As a young person, you just graduate from college. Your starting salary here, if you're bachelor degree, your starting salary is 7,000 Chinese yuan. It's 1,000 US dollar. So how many years working if without your parents' support? How many years working you can buy an apartment like this? Even you pay for the down payment every month is very expensive, alright? Yeah. But as a man, if you want to settle down, if you want to get married, you have to buy apartment first. Because in our Chinese culture, if you want to settle down, if you want to get married, apartment is necessary. No apartment, no one wants to get married with you. We are not like Philippines. Philippines is very easy, right? You can choose to rent an apartment, that's okay, right? But in Chinese, we are not acceptable rent apartment. Especially not acceptable by parents of lady side. Yeah. Get married means settle down, so you have to buy apartment. That's why someone joking, why the land price is so expensive? Because the mother-in-law, yeah, always ask for the apartment, you know? Yeah. You know, before, 44 years before, like my parents' generation, when they get married, they never see each other before. They just see the pictures, and then they get married because parents arrange, you know? They can live in long life, they can live in happy life. The rate of divorce is very lower. And at that time, they're also asking for the wedding gift. But usually the first one is the TV, because at that time the apartment is given by the government. Everyone no need to buy apartment. Yeah. So at that moment, they ask for the wedding gift. The first one, the TV, black and white one, 12 inches, smaller one. Yeah. The second one, sewing machine. You know, sewing machine. Now disappear already because every clothes is well made already, right? Before you have to tailor, you have to making clothes by ladies. Yeah, sewing machine. The third one, bicycle. The 28 inches bicycles. Yeah, that's the three necessary. If wealthy family, they are still asking for the watch. The watch. Yeah, that's 40 years before. But today, it's a free marriage. It's free. Now you can find the love you like, you know. Because when you get married, the man side also have to prepare the wedding gift. What's the wedding gift? And we call the 4 words starting with the letter C. The first C, condominium, apartment, alright? Apartment. The second C, cash, yes. The third one, car, yes, you know that already, yeah? The last one, credit card. Credit card. So the 4 C's, 4 characters starting with the letter C, yes. Condominium, cash, and car, the credit card. Alright? Yeah. So people become more and more materialistic because you have no idea if you want to settle down here. If you want to give your children a good education, good future, that's necessary, alright? Yes. So that's why in big cities, more and more young people don't want to get married. They don't want to get baby so early. In Philippines, that's very common, right? Is get married or not is your own problem, no other things, right? But in China, it's totally different. Now, in big city, it's okay. No one cares about. But when you go back to a small village, everyone knows you. When you go back, they will ask you, do you get married or not? Why you don't get married? Do you have something wrong? And if you get married, they will ask you, how many children you have? You say, I have 1. If you don't have, they say, why you don't get children? If you have 1, they will ask you, why you don't get second one? So your parents will get very anxious because they only have 1 child. They said, before we get old, we want to see you get married. At least someone can take care of you, right? But for young people thinking, we want to enjoy the life first. It's not easy. It's not get married for marriage, right? Yeah, so most of them, if they not match the lover, they don't want to. They just prefer single and available, right? Yeah. And it's a very funny thing. I think it's only happen in China. So for the 2024 China New Year, they have one news on internet. Now what kind of news? A guy, because he's single for many years. And for this year, before China New Year, because we have to going back to home, right? It's very important festival. So he's afraid his parents and give him a lot of pressure about single, He just put out an advertisement to hire a girl to pretend to be his girlfriend to go back to their hometown to celebrate the China New Year. And he will pay for this girl daily. Pay for this girl for daily because hire the girl, right? But the problem is that as the Chinese, if the girl, the children's girlfriend come back to our home the first time, the mom have to prepare the hongbao. You know what means hongbao? The red poppy as a gift to the girlfriend, alright? So his mom give the big hongbao to the girlfriend. And when we finish this one, they come back to the city, the job finished, alright? So the boy asked for the girl to return the hongbao. The girl don't want to return. They said this because your mom to give to me. I don't want to return. So they call the police. That's why this news is on the internet, I think these things only happen in China, alright? Because the children, too much pressure from their parents. So they have to find some way like this one. Yeah. So funny, right? Yeah. And this is also the conflicts of cultural conflicts before the generation, old generation and the young generation. Alright? Okay, my friends, fresh up. Some of you fall asleep already, huh? Is good sleep on the bus? In the bus is good sleep? Yeah, maybe at home, not sleep. But in the bus, good sleep, right? So now fresh up, everyone. So now we arrive at the tourist destination of Shenzhen, the most beautiful place. Now our first place, because now it's still too early, alright? It's too early to go for lunch, so we will bring you to go to one of the famous park we call the Splendid China. We also call it the Mini China. Now this afternoon we will go for Windows of the World, right? Windows of the World is a place about all the world famous architecture in mini size. But the Splendid China is a place about all the Chinese famous architecture in mini size. So you come to China for a couple of hours. You can finish travel all over China. You can finish travel all over the world, alright? It's very good. It's very good. So today we will not go in Splendid of China. We are not going inside. We just picture taking outside. Okay? As requirements of the company, as requirements of the travel agency, and every one of you have to take the solo picture first. Free for taking solo picture one by one. Huh? If you're a couple, just couple picture. So we are 50 person and the 50 pictures. After that, we will take the group photo together. Okay? And solo picture, we will find the most beautiful place that you're taking. Huh? Yeah. And the whole day we will use the same bus. So when you go down, one of those things always keep by yourself, like cell phone, wallet. Other things you can left in the bus. Okay? We stop here for 20 minutes for picture taking. So first of all, free solo picture taking, and then group picture taking, and then free time for your own picture taking, and then come back to the bus. Okay? Clear? Okay, thank you. Thanks for your support. Huh? Everyone follow our schedule. Huh?
Di mo gibilit?